Yes, sir. And what's up, guys? It's me, Respect on YouTube, and today we're gonna be starting our phase of the franchise. And we have Christian in this party with us. You wanna say hi? Christian? Hey, turn back around. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. You're so weird.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them,
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way. It's because...
I want to thank everyone for showing up today. It's because of all you guys that I'm even in...
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way. It's because...
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Might tell me
Hey, this guy's pooping and talking to me.
Actually, it's why I'm hiding it here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello? Hello?
who's it gonna be?
Okay.
Can I be Michigan? No? I guess I'll be LSU. Green. It's 2K20 fun. Try to get it.
Ready, set.
I'm getting it.
Hot.
Huh?
With this team's star starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, get in
Ooh.
the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college football playoff,
She
and
wasn't
that's
there
what's going to keep them in this game.
Drop back,
She wasn't there
scan
yesterday.
and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you
wasn't.
think it's a little harsh?
Oh, yeah? What kind of
4
color
years
hair
was a
does
five-star
she have?
recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Doesn't
What
that
kind
say
of-
something right there?
What kind of color hair does she have? No, she.
Coach, you want to see me?
Oh yeah?
Come in. I want you to be the
Really?
first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night.
What'd she look like?
He's
What'd she
coming
look
here.
like? What'd she look like?
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football.
Yeah, that's not her.
I'm sorry.
I'm telling Katarina that.
I'm not going
that.
anywhere. Bring him in.
I
I'll
know,
win the
but I'm
job.
going to tell her on Monday.
You'll see.
I'm going to tell her on Monday.
If you're the coach, how do you let five-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young, five-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
I gotta take this.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it. you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo. Lose weight. I did.
Do you ever be quiet?
I want to know it all.
Wait, can you be quiet real quickly?
Whoa, 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 whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on.
Sweet.
This is for players and coaches only.
Oh, next year I'm joining choir, Max. Do you want to do it with me? Will you join choir with me?
I'm gonna play Texas.
What?
The Longhorns, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
Wait, you doing choir?
Yeah, I'm joining choir next year.
Bet. No, you won't. Sharon God.
My dad took us
That's me.
shopping for the first
That's you?
time ever.
Yeah,
Well, I know who you are, but, go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right? So, we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, well, oh man. Hey, what's up, man? I like to keep the defense guessing. If there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know what? I'm kind of a film junkie. I like to lead by example in that way, so people would joke that I was like a mini-me of the coach.
Okay.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Gotcha.
All right.
Man, bro, that's for his brother right there. Imagine not having Madden 20. Like, imagine not even having Madden 19. Like, I don't have blonde hair, my guy. How do I have blonde hair if I cut it off? I don't know.
Here we go! Here we go!
What's like just
Okay, ready?
What? No. What? Okay, what is not a lob pass? Did I not just... It's L1, right? Yeah, I don't know. I was fine.
Ready up!
Catch that, let's go.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
Who, me?
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan
Wait,
for you tonight.
her middle name's Ava?
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on
Christian
the defense
David
to do their part.
Vinker?
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Oh, this is crazy, right? Right? Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Now you guys might be asking why am I not playing Superstar KO? It's because I don't have PlayStation Plus. Oh my god.
Outside, a surprise snowstorm in North Texas with temps in the 20s, but that has not dampened the spirits of the folks inside of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington as we get set for the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on the LSU Tigers.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
And we have officially made it as we are kicking
For the
off.
right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Texas here in the college football playoff looking for what would be their 5th national title. They were a powerhouse back in the 60s and 70s, winning it in 63, 69, and 70. But then they waited 35 years before winning it again in 2005 and haven't won it since. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. To throw on second down. Nichols. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will start their initial drive at their own 20-yard line. Here we go, his first collegiate snap. What a spot as the Tigers come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Livingston.
Oh, my gosh.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, come on, you didn't catch that?
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Yeah, one thing I don't
worst, you'd open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
On LSU.
A nice pickup of 17 yards.
I'm doing face of the franchise, so I'm on LSU.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to rifle one deep, and this will be caught at the 30. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score.
Isn't it Saturday night with the boys, though?
Boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
I'm leaving.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Going ground game with Slay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit, thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They give to Slay here. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yo, you here? Oh, that sucks to be you then.
Alright, I'll tell Christian that you're going to do that.
Okay, cool. Oh. I'm leaving.
Longhorn touchdown. Darren Walker, 28 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, it's nice to have that big reliable. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a... And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he spins through. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Christian.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, they'll come.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I'm
them
moving.
to do that?
Maybe
I'm
they
moving
saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
No, I'm done. I'm leaving. Bye.
The Longhorns come up 1st and 10.
Wow.
On the carry, this is Slay.
Okay, bud.
He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Wait, what do you mean, like, as a friend?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
I went to Sky Zone.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off.
You know it's not. You know it's February.
Fielded
You know
about
it's
a
not
yard deep.
February 4th, right?
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football
Wait, when's your birthday?
tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return,
Imagine
that's a
having your birthday on
disappointment.
January 17th.
'Cause some of these special teams coaches,
When
with approval
you
by
read
the head coach,
2006.
they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost
I'm
what we call
older
the
than
green
you
light,
by
red
like a
light
whole
theory.
year.
Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
It got his man complete.
I'm 1998, my guy.
Not before he reaches the 41.
Yeah.
So the big play gets him across
I know, right?
midfield now for 1st and 10. Here they go with Livingston. They'll fight forward for a couple
Bro,
down inside
I like
the 40.
Barry Sanders.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Same. He was my football coach. Yeah.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I know. Have you met Kelvin Johnson
LSU
before?
looking
Because I
for their
have.
4th title in school history. They were champs way back in 1958 and twice in this century so far, 2003 and 2007.
Oh!
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot
They
connect.
did it!
And I feel like my man, Old Mo,
Well, I
momentum
didn't
might
see.
be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it.
Oh, my!
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And as a result,
I know, I'm
possession
not.
switches hands. Now Nichols. And he'll hit his tight end.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Walker. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run
What is
pass
that?
option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's
It'll be
Friday
a gain
night,
of about
I mean,
5,
Saturday
but they're
night
left
with
with
the
a
boys.
3rd and still about 12 to go.
Okay, I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you. I'm done. It's not funny. I'm done. See ya.
It's our field. It's our field.
Off the play fake. Nichols. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
Spins past him. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on
Are you done
1st
being
down.
rude to me?
They'll set up a throw.
Wait, that's what you do to the
Steps away
Catarina?
to his left. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll
That's
be
what you do to
stopped
Catarina?
at midfield. 13
Yeah.
yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Yeah. I even got that on stream, bro.
They'll look to throw.
Like,
They'll try and
bro.
set up the screen. It's complete.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Broke through some
That was
contact,
Steven.
but unable to reach the 40. 7 yards there on the
well,
first
that's
down
XTV
screen
you,
play.
then.
2nd and 3.
Oh,
And
what?
that is incomplete.
I'm telling your mom on you.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, I heard that. Fastballs, it ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
You don't know that.
It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. This will be a run with Livingston. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Let's go.
And
what a
will
touchdown.
Take this in. Touchdown LSU. Jeremiah Livingston with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And LSU, and now they're going to fake it. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because
if they don't, until when Katarina told you that she was breaking up with you the first time.
Score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that,
I know that was you, right?
into the 2nd half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops.
On God, I don't.
If it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially give me some points.
On God, I don't.
If it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Yeah, I did.
The defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage.
What? No.
We've hit halftime in Arlington, and it's the LSU Tigers on top.
Okay. Huh?
Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go. We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates.
Do you hate me?
But you remember your leader.
Yo, I'm gonna tell everyone that you used to like Alita.
2nd half.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, it was like a couple months ago. I heard of what you guys were doing.
Hey.
What did I?
Really good job out there.
No, what do you mean? No, that's Gavin and Alex Geenson.
I should have trusted you more.
Remember the kid from last year?
That's on me.
Never mind. Who's Katarina? Oh, the slut.
Is the win.
All right.
The Visco girl, yeah, her.
The playbook a little bit in the 2nd half.
With the Visco, wait, is it the Visco girl? Her? Yeah.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
What? No, you're not.
All right.
I didn't say anything. 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 Oh! We broke those ankles just like how I broke your ankles.
Take this across the 25.
Bro, you're at. Wait, not to be rude, but like I could probably beat you in a 1v1.
The Tiger
basketball.
Ready to get after it one more time.
Yeah.
But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years.
No, pull up at my house. Pull up at my house.
Streets saying.
No, you're too scared. You're too scared. You're too scared. You're too scared.
And of course, many know this.
You're scared to come to my house and 1v1 me.
Tremendous athlete.
I'll send it to you on Snapchat.
Leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
Oh, you're too scared? Oh, I'll send it to you through messages then.
And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards.
I'll tell you later because I'm streaming! Yeah.
Package deal. So if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
Yeah.
And the two had dreams of playing.
I live really like a street away from Peyton.
And now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of
you do? We'll go to Peyton Street, and if you keep on going straight, the white house with the basketball hoop, that's mine.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
No.
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming
That's where
together.
Mohawk is.
Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now a second down for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line.
He lives in Alpena. Just like, what's your name?
Force the incompletion. Force him into going for 3.
Yeah, wait, what's your name again?
They're going to mark him down short, maybe
wait,
by about
imagine,
a
like,
yard, if that.
who would date her, though?
From the shotgun,
so you would rather cheat on Katarina for her? For Brooke?
Back at the 9-yard line.
You never heard this story.
And as a result, possession switches hands. The D brought the house, they called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
You ruined it.
Love to know, and we'll find out later.
No.
He might be gone.
It's just someone.
30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
No, it's just someone that you won't know because you didn't hear any stories.
All the way into the end zone. You think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football, run it.
Totally didn't vote her.
They put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid
Stop
off
talking.
in a big way.
Did you not hear what I said?
That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game.
Oh, you called me perfect?
Hey,
listen to what I said. I totally didn't vote her. Okay.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And on the last
drive,
they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
What a catch.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at
imagine
all
not
times
being
in
your
any
friend's
spot
friend.
on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals.
Like, imagine not being my friend.
You got to make sure you nurse him through.
Did you know I'm actually popular in school?
When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board.
I know, I'm like popular, but not popular at the same
the
time.
decision is here if they get to that spot. LSU with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
No, you're not.
On the run, he'll let it go deep. Rice, he's got it at the 15.
Okay, but I'm probably... No, you made the basketball team because you probably made one more layup than Dylan did.
Pretty much any play we see, we're pretty...
Like, you should have even... Like, you should have not even made the basketball team.
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that?
Like, you're actually that bad.
For an LSU touchdown.
Like, you're the worst basketball player.
And LSU
The only fan that you have is Katarina.
Oh, and now they're gonna fake it.
Basically everything.
Can you believe it? This is caught in the end zone.
Basically everything.
And a fake extra point works to
that
extend
you're
their lead
fake.
by 2.
That
After the touchdown, the LSU
that
Tigers
you try to
kick
act
team
cool.
out there to send this one away.
That you think is funny, but you're not. You put food in people's drinks. That you take people's foods. You cry over no reason. You're loud. You are a player, not a loyal. Not loyal.
They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready.
You're not good at NBA. You're not good at Madden.
No one gets behind you. That's the
you don't have good hair.
Not giving up the long pass. They did.
You only use your friends to try to be cool. You're Visca. But what are you? Yeah, like you use them. Popularity.
Receiver screen is get enough
to like try
blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Oh, no. You're friends with your mom.
And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Hey, wait, did you know I actually do have a girlfriend, though?
Doesn't matter what position you play.
Yeah, you want to know who?
Be aware, ball
ask your mom that, then you'll know. Yeah, then you'll know. No! No!
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second.
You don't get the joke, so.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
You don't get the joke, though.
Those big defensive linemen will take the
I should ask your mom, then you'll know.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now.
You don't get the joke.
Some time right. Runs through the contact. 6 yards there off the scramble.
Like, look at you. You're trying to act cool right now. Like you're wannabe Landon Smith.
On its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
Yes.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Well, he's going to go for it all.
Bro, you don't even know how to score a touchdown in Madden. Like, that's how bad you are.
Jeremiah Livingston.
No. You don't know. You don't even know who. What's his name is? Lamar Jackson. Like you don't even know him. Like that's how bad you are.
Now they're gonna fake it.
Oh, breaking those ankles, just like how I broke your ankles.
Stayed home and they'll stop him behind the line.
Partner, that type of a lead, and
you should not even make the bet. Bro, do you look how dumb? Do you know how dumb you look in your basketball picture?
Put that in mothballs. Come on, don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Like you look so stupid. It's like not even funny. See, look, you're trying to like laugh so cool, but you can't.
But from the 15,
you like like you're really like you're trying to act cool, bro. You play with the Barbie dolls, my guy.
Here's Nichols to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him there.
What do you say?
It's Shaw. 30, 20.
At least I'm not dating a Visco.
And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
At least I'm not dating someone who is ugly.
And then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
You probably don't even say like. You probably don't even care about her.
Right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving. Sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone.
You must still be in your dream. You're still probably like in your coma.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly.
Like you're probably like still in the coma, having the dream that you're actually dating someone, but when you wake up, there's gonna be no one for you.
This is taken at the 3. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Like you don't even have Madden 19. Like it shows how scared you are.
As this is shaping up for a good finish. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side.
Like
still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
Right.
You're just thinking
now
first
I'll give you a couple minutes for you to say stuff that you hate about me.
First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Do it.
There's nothing that I hate about you, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
buddy.
they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity.
All right, say stuff that you hate about me.
It's actually frustration, not a good play.
Say one thing that you like about me. Say stuff that you like about me, then.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah.
Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I don't even have one.
Tip of the cap to the defense. They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they kept him under wraps. On that play, they held him to a short gain.
And they're going to get him.
Yeah, since I was fine.
Back around the 28.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
My dog bit me.
I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to
the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I'm not. Why are you?
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Yeah, she probably went to bed.
Who did?
Someone.
Oh, someone. Ooh, Christian and Katarina sitting in a tree. Kissing. First comes love, second comes marriage, third comes a baby in a baby carriage. That's not all. That's not all. Next thing you know, the baby's drinking alcohol. Hey! Oh my God! Every day, every day.
Kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years... My theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw Nichols. And Walker has it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Nichols. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
On 4th down, Nichols. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion And that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Extra point. Right down the middle.
You're up by what, 17?
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On first down, Nichols. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Nichols. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. On 4th down, Nichols. He's going to let it fly into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.
2nd and 11. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, LSU. So on the strength of 4 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the LSU Tigers are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday, January 7th.
Just like that, we have done it. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end it here, just like that. Let's see how long we've been streaming for. And yeah, I think I'm ending it here for the day. I'm going to probably hop on some Fortnite or something. So let's see. Hang on.
Thank you, sir. How's a gutsy performance out there tonight? You took us to a national championship.
Nobody
And I mean nobody expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Whew. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football is my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well.
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
Purple. No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Now it's clicking. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
I'd go with onyx.
Onyx? Okay. I told you, she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. I'm Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
Nice to see you.
It was nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
All right.
We're days away from the national championship game, and there's one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all. That's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet. All right, so breathe. Take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as it's the USC Trojans taking on the LSU Tigers. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. Fielded about a yard deep.
Here we go, boys. Here we go with USC and LSU.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches,
we have a punch ticket to
they
the
give them
NFL.
full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2nd and 5.
Oh, I didn't mean to pass it to him, but he's still...
battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Well, that student section wasn't...
Wait. Are you? Yo, I'm back. Yo, can you guys hear me? Steven. Alright, you could hear me. Cool.
Live, they are alive and well.
Yo, I got
now.
Madden 20 today.
Play woke them up. It is starting to get really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Call that a gain of 11.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Is this mic lagging or is it just me?
Fairness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options.
That sounded like
now.
cross.
Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground.
That sound like
just
cross
shy
when
of
he
the
did that.
15.
He's like,
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now, Livingston. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Steven, you're the funniest kid I've ever met.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Yeah,
He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Streets. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We saw these two work pretty well together in the semifinal in Dallas, and now the first catch here for Isaiah Streets in the national championship game. And look, these two, they know each other. They've been friends, even though they may not have been playing together out on the field in live action on Saturdays. But they do have a lot of practice reps together. They spent a ton of time this last week after practice trying to get that chemistry better. And what Isaiah Streets told him, hey, just get it in my catch radius. I'll do the rest. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Well, they need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And LSU has taken the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Stupid. Why is this person not like that? Oh, it's probably because he's coming together.
Darby, he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
I got murder on my mind.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Irons. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. For USC, such a storied program. 11 times they've been crowned national champions, beginning with the earliest way back in 1928, all the way until their most recent title in 2004. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten...
Finally, I could hear you.
Stopping it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so.
I'm just
I think
talking
in most
to
cases,
some...
just down a touchdown.
Hey, Christian, I'm...
Here. It should be a long...
Don't... Yes, I gotta mute. Hey, let's just say I'm kind of talking to someone that's really important to me.
All the things you worked on in practice. But you
know what I mean, Christian?
That when they get down, their natural...
Okay, I'm blocking you.
And get
Christian!
We expect and try and be
I'm talking to someone who's really important to me.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Running it with Darby. This will be stopped about...
Hang on, I gotta talk to someone. You know who?
Now my sock's full of ice cream now. Wonderful.
2 yards shy of the marker.
N-word, 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 N-word.
2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Darby. And a short gain here, down to the 22. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Moores gets set to pass. This will be caught inside the 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. The Trojans come up now 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Moores. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense.
So,
well, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
But he won't go down. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you huddle him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. from the gun on third down. Morse firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches.
Now I gotta go find the Grinch, or whatever Santa was to her face. See where it goes. Just walk this lonely road. So when I'm on that moody, I so savage.
I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On first down, Livingston. Still on his feet. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 2nd and 6. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. So LSU gets the field goal, and now they're ready to boot this away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Well, LSU just one half away from a national title. What a story this would be.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right? What? Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Got it. Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Of course I do.
Then make it happen.
Okay, man.
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The SC offense about set to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, USC.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything, but you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly. Matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
This is taken at the 3. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. So, CD, you look at our quarterback. He's said it. He's been consistent. This is it. I'm graduated. I'm not going to go the grad transfer route. It's time for me to move. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, we couldn't counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Off-play action. Morse. And he finds a man on the crossing route. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. LSU with a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this to Streets on the crossing route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll run on 1st down. Livingston. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now back to throw. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets, his second touchdown of the night. And his guys have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The SC offense about set to take over here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now a pass dumped off to his running back.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. And shedding through the tackle. Oh, refusing to go down. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. And this is caught at the 20. And they rattle off a big one. 48 yards. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written. But what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. This is caught. And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. From 19 yards away. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Morse, throw left side, complete. That's Robbins. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Moores. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
23 yards, the final tally. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. From the gun, Morse. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Morse. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Now he's forced out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there. 52 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Throwing on 1st down. Morse. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Morse. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Off the play fake. Morse. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Looking to throw. Morse. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tight.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's in.
Spot on. How about the execution of that defense? Up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd.
He felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That drive. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The SC offense about set to take over here. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Well, we'll see if they go back to base. How about this story? Behind a quarterback who had never taken a snap at a college football game until 9 days ago, they are the national champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the podium at midfield for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your College Football National Champions, the LSU Tigers.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I've never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done, and under this kind of pressure. Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention, because this kid's special.
Come on, man.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you, man. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on the stage, celebrated with these guys. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I gave myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, take that trophy, man.
Absolutely. Isaiah Streets, we are all aware of the loss of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can you tell us, in this moment, how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor.
None of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. Love you, man.
Hey, I love you, man.
See? This was for you, baby! Yeah! This was for you!
Yeah!
And let's go!
A lot of emotions out on the field tonight. This is what football is all about. About getting hit and getting back up. And as you can see, in a season that was characterized by overcoming, these guys did just that and won a national championship. Back to you guys.
Just like that, we might be going to the NFL. What's poppin'?
Right. Right. Yeah, he's actually right here. Okay, hang on.
Hello?
On your plate, and I
What?
tell you that Emily's out of. You have made a fan for life in her.
Thank you so much for the kind words. Please have Emily stay in touch.
I will. Thank you. All right, bye.
Take care.
Even, baby.
College football season's wrapped up and the draft is 2 months away. Today we kick off the NFL Scouting Combine. Over the next 7 days, more than 300 college prospects will run, jump, catch, and throw for NFL coaches and scouts. Kyle, who's your player to watch?
Okay, it's the mythical backup quarterback who just won a national championship. This guy who's played in 2 games, and we're saying maybe a 3rd-round pick? Come on, the hype is unreal.
Kyle, he did win a national championship.
Yes, he did. It was incredible. Peter, 8 quarters of football, 3rd-round pick. Get out of here.
If he blows up the combine like some people expect, he could be a 1st-round draft.
No way. No, Nate, no way. Listen, this isn't a particularly strong draft class for the quarterback position. And you know when that happens, teams get desperate for that QB, and they start to reach a little bit.
Guess we'll find out soon.
Yes, I hear you, and I've been hearing you for the last 15 minutes. I'm on top of it. How many times do you need to... Yes, I'm on top of it. I'm meeting with... I've got a few other guys to meet this week, and then I know that there's a time restraint. I understand that.
Thanks for taking the time to meet me.
Stop!
Yes. Well, I know what he wants. I understand what he wants. He's told me what he wants. You don't have to tell me what he wants as well, okay? Just, can you hold on for a second? Thank you. No, just be quiet. I take any of the other top quarterbacks available, and I get praise, and I get to keep my job. I pick you, a player that barely even picked up a ball in college, and then I'm nuts. And the seat that I've got to sit on gets red hot. So why don't you tell me why you should even be on my radar?
When I found out I wasn't going to start in college, it became clear that I should transfer if I want to play at the next level. But I didn't. Because my word means something. And I'm proud of my decision to stick. And if I was running a team, I think I want players that were willing to compete.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back. Call me back. Yes, I'll have to call you back. Okay. I love you too, Dad.
Bye.
Are you for real? You know, you and I have a mutual friend, Mr. Jack Ford. He and I served on the same staff in St. Louis. What do you think he would have to say about your ability to lead a locker room?
Navigating a locker room can be tricky. I do my best. I try to find a balance between being the locker room guy and then the guy that the coaches can rely on to get the team bought in. But it's hard.
You know, Jack had some concerns about your leadership, but I'm not seeing that. Little inside scoop. The owner wants someone with the measurables.
If I get
So you go out
drafted
there.
to the New York
You
Giants, I'm officially deleting
You'll
Madden
be on our
20.
radar.
I can do that.
Yes, I am.
Don't let me down.
Thank you.
Can you, like, stop talking really quickly?
Hand over your phone. I want to check your internet history.
You want me to give you my phone? Is it that just like normal procedure?
You bet it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, at least now I know I can trust you with your playbook.
Yes, you can.
You're on a mountain in Alaska on a bus going 100 miles an hour. Where are you sitting on the bus?
Bus in Alaska. I go front of the bus.
Not middle.
Nope.
Have you looked at the engine before you even got into the bus? Did you check the tire pressure?
I hired a professional mechanic to inspect every part of the bus, as he is more qualified than me, and I am aware of my strengths and weaknesses.
Are you being cute with me, son?
No.
You're not. Now give me a serious answer. Would you be in the front of the bus, the middle of the bus, or the back of the bus, or the passenger side of the bus?
I already answered the front of the bus.
Why?
Because if I can see where we're going, I can make sure. Well, okay, is that the wrong answer?
Guess who's getting drafted? Stop! I'm muting you. You're gonna be copyrighted.
Video game level.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Steven.
Bye, Max.
Hi, Steven. You can't kick me, my guy. Christian, if you kick me, I'm blocking you.
Funny how many eyes are on us right now, huh? Breaking us down, picking us apart. Every mistake amplified. But we got it though, right? At least I know I do.
Hey, I'm looking for your agent.
I don't have an agent.
Didn't have an agent.
Okay, guys, thank you for joining the stream, and join my stream if I stream on Fortnite. Goodbye.